Bienvenue à Roland-Garros.
Beautiful morning as we begin our 15-day, 150-hour marathon here on ITV. Good morning. Today marks the halfway point in the 85th French Open here at Roland-Garros, and this time last Sunday, before a single ball had been hit, there were 256 players in the two singles draws, harbouring various degrees of dreams about how far they were going to progress in the competition. But now there are just 32 left. Welcome to a crisp, spring-like Sunday afternoon in February here in Paris, and with a real spring in their step, we have Jeremy Guscott, Keith Wood and Jonathan Davis, and we're going to talk obviously about the match here in just a moment or two, but first of all let's reflect on yesterday and a game which left Keith very happy and Jonathan less. How did that match go? I mean, obviously he was injured towards the end, but the first set was hugely competitive. Did it go as you'd expected it to?
Well, I kind of expected the unexpected, really. You know, he's very, flamboyant kind of character and player.
But the winning run keeps going. Is this the best you've ever had?
Well, just talking about that before we came on there, I think once in Asia I won. I think I won 14 matches in a row there, but it's pretty close.
Well, the very first match that was played at this stadium in Murrayfield was 89 years ago, Scotland against England. Scotland won, and there was a time actually when more than 100,000 people used to pack giant terraces here. This famous stadium has seen some great moments. We've been having a Twitter poll this morning about what the public think about your prospects for the rest of the championship, whether you get to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, final, win it. And we got 68% people saying that they think you're going to win it. So there's a huge, seriously. So there's whether they're, everybody in Dunblane, but whether there's a huge amount of confidence behind the way you're playing at the moment. Do you feel more confident now than you ever have before here?
Definitely coming into the tournament, I felt better than I ever had, because I never won any tournaments on clay before. I hadn't had many big wins against the top players.
One last thing, talking about Twitter, we've had a couple of tweets from people in Dunblane saying you're missing the Dunblane duck race today when 3,000 ducks race in. Do you know about this?
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of it?
Well,
they said, would you wish good luck to all the people taking part in the Dunblane duck race?
Yeah, good luck to everyone getting involved in the Dunblane duck race. Hope you have a great day, and may the best duck win.
Well, Keith, we were saying over breakfast this morning, is Joe Schmidt the sort of the Jose Mourinho of rugby? Was that a tactical masterclass yesterday?
I think it was.
Everyone who's anyone has played here, old Blue Eyes amongst them. But now surely the end is almost near for a man who has charmed and enraged tennis followers for almost 4 decades. Today, on stage, perhaps for the last time, John McEnroe. Well, just before we have the doubles to round off the afternoon's entertainment on the court, we're going to hear a few more words from John McEnroe, because he's always worth listening to, being deliberately controversial or just suddenly throwing a pebble in the water and just seeing what ripples it makes. So here are his thoughts on a lot of issues about tennis and also life in general in an interview that he and I recorded yesterday afternoon. John, you're not averse to ruffling a few feathers now and again, either deliberately or just malevolently, but your comments about the future of doubles in Grand Slam tennis has attracted an awful lot of attention, because you did question whether in a few years' time there might not be any doubles events in Grand Slam tournaments. Was that a genuine thought, or were you just kind of just throwing it out there?
I think it was both. I love doubles. Doubles helped my singles and helped me become the player that I eventually did become. And when I was a kid, because I wasn't big enough or strong enough like I am now to cover the court, doubles actually helped me when I had an opportunity to learn how to volley, which doesn't seem to be something that a lot of the players take as seriously.
Dug yourself a very big hole there, but somehow you've dug yourself out just. Listen, well, here's to next year anyway.
John, good to see you, as always.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
No problem.
John McEnroe, always worth listening to, always worth watching, and the champion here once again this year. And we might ask, actually, the doubles players who are just hovering by the door what their thoughts are about the future of the element of the game in which they ply their trade. That's coming up in a couple of moments' time.